I actually voted for the statewide ballot initiative. And I lean libertarian, probably more than lean. I consider myself a libertarian. And I don't think that government should control people's actions and so forth. That's not a flat statement, but that's basically where I am. I also assumed, or was led to believe, that marijuana was no different than alcohol, beer and alcohol, etc. And so I voted for it. And then I began to study Colorado in particular. Andrew Friedman is the person who runs the Colorado rollout of marijuana in Colorado. And he's a 32-year-old, or was a 32-year-old Harvard Law School graduate. And when he started explaining in all the readings that I did, and we brought quite a few of these readings here for you so you can see the real reports, etc. But when he basically said, one that's really scared me is your incidence of use by children goes up enormously. And I can say without any doubt that if this passes, we will have increased use by children, which has really bad effects, and I didn't realize this at the time that I voted, on their brain development. And so if you have the dispensaries, there's going to be that much more marijuana floating through this town, and it will get down to our children. And as Steve Harper said at one of our meetings not too long ago, are we going to sell our kids? So that's really what got to me overall, and the problem with edibles, etc.
You want to?
Sure, I'll start, I guess, because our recreational farm is almost licensed, and I think for our county, the more important thing is that means that we took 50 plus jobs out of the county. And that's actually just the farm crew. We were licensed for 40,000 square feet of outdoor cannabis, which is a lot of employees. You need roughly, 20 employees for 20,000 square feet. So we're running 40,000 square feet. You got to double that number, and then that's just the farm crew. That still doesn't include the packagers, delivery, processing crew. So that's quite a bit of jobs that we took out of the county. Unfortunately for us as a company, we have to stay competitive with the rest of the companies in the industry, and for that reason we decided to, at least initially, move our recreational farm outside of Klamath County.
What would be the amount of the total payroll, just estimating?
So we set up our company as an employee-owned company, first of all, and we do all sun-grown cannabis. We're a very green company, like the Linsky's Farms. I'm a generational farmer. So for me, it's all about biodiversity and biodynamic soil cultures and farming without pesticides. But so all of the employees that we have, they all get a share-owned company, and they also get their pay wage, which I don't have the numbers on that. We actually have a corporation, and I'm the master grower, and that's kind of the only thing I have to worry about.
It's so new too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not like there's been records.
No, we just finished submitting 190 pages to the state through one of the application processes.
Where is your farm?
It's in a legal county, I'll just say, for security reasons. It is a recreational cannabis farm.
I can understand that one, yeah.
But as a farmer, I was really impressed with the county that we did move to. And they are a conservative rural county, even smaller than Klamath. And they're, you could tell that some of the commission and county members have, some apprehension or whatever, but I think once they realize the amount of people that we would be employing in the area, the money that we have to spend on setting up the facility, All the circular money as a farm that we have to put out locally just to operate. So, you know, it's much more involved than just smoking yourself to prosperity, as a lot of people in this town have stipulated. It's
Yeah.
farming.
You-
Is there something about Klamath County, our water source, environment, soil, that makes us better, worse, different than
Sure.
other counties?
Sure. Klamath naturally has a lot of phosphorus and calcium minerals in its soil. Cannabis loves that. But more importantly, it has a nice dry, arid climate, which you really have to pass the mold tests. A lot of the coast growers and a lot of even the west side growers, it rains during the flowering cycle, and so it makes it very difficult to, you know, pass the mold and mildew test. And our UV index here is just outrageous. The further north you go, you know, the less UV number that you get. So yes, Klamath County really could be the next wine growing area of the cannabis industry, both from a hemp perspective and from a commercial cannabis, both medical and recreational.
How about the water? How crucial is water?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. We already went through the water right process for our recreational farm. There's so many misconceptions about the water usage of cannabis, and I've been a cannabis farmer for 27 seasons now. And I can tell you that I water each plant no more than 1 gallon of water a day, and that's after they're roughly close to my knee. So, and even then, when the plants get very large, as sometimes the media likes to portray, you're still only watering 5 gallons a week. So everybody in town that has a lawn in their house, each one of those households is actually using more water to take care of their lawn than we do as a cannabis farmer.